Welcome into Zolak and Bertrand. Here on a Tuesday, 18th of March. It's Beetle, Zoe, McCone, T-Bone, Milliken. Everybody's here.
Wow.
How you guys doing?
Good. How you doing?
What's up?
Did you guys survive St. Patrick's Day?
Survived it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
didn't do anything crazy.
Yeah.
No
I ate
Borg.
everything.
No Borgs for McCone.
No Borgs.
Weekend only. Weekend only.
What would you write on your board?
Board.
Like if you had to write a board.
I love that Borzingis one. I thought that was
No,
creative.
can't
I
take
might
it.
steal that.
Nope,
yeah.
can't do
no,
that.
can't do that?
No.
All right. I'll workshop it then.
Okay.
I did see another one that was about, are we going to, with our eyes all day, or are you going to holler at your Borg? Which I thought that was pretty funny. I thought that was a good one, too.
Yeah.
How about just Tom Borgen?
I like that one.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
That
you
works.
got it made.
That works.
Bastard. That's a good one. We should try it one day in here.
No, I'm not doing that, but
Well,
thank you.
just water. But we could just do water, juice.
Well, what would be the point of that? That's just
hydrate.
drinking
It's
a
good to
gallon
hydrate.
of water.
Yeah, you should drink a gallon of water.
All right.
You should do that
yeah,
anyway.
4 hours. We're here for 4 hours.
Great. Yeah, well, remember that used to be the move like years ago, like go in the gym, lift weights and carry around my gallon of water all day.
Yeah,
What do you mean
exactly.
used to?
Yeah.
That was the what? What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, used to.
What do you mean used to? He says. Well, I don't want to bring down the day, but we're going to talk Patriots again.
I don't think I'm going to listen to this first part
Why?
because I don't like the way it's written. I don't like the way it sounds.
Well, it's Steve Palazzolo,
Okay.
friend of the program.
Like Steve.
Really enjoy him. I saw him at the Super Bowl when he was on the show with us. Mm-hmm. Steve Palazzolo believes the Patriots will be waiting until the NFL draft to do anything at wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And
Ready for that, McCone?
And your thoughts are what?
My thought is they're not going to get Travis Hunter. Talked to Jim Louth yesterday, and Tech McMillan ran a 4.5 40. That's not burning for a jump ball guy. There's already a 6'5" guy. Kind of not into the tall receivers, guys. I want quick, fast ones. This is why I like a Brandon Cooks or a Stephon Diggs. And what you're going to have to do to get the speed up of, say, a third or fourth round pick to the level that Josh McDaniels expects him to play at and have the timing with Drake May. I mean, the top 2 picks last year couldn't stick.
What are you, raising the white flag on the 18th of March?
No, I'm
It
not.
sounds
But I'm
that
like,
way.
Yeah.
do you really think this is the plan for the wide receiver?
Well, he does.
This can't
let's,
be.
let's hear from him on that. And he mentions Ted McMillan as well. Here he is.
Are we
Steve-
talking Ted McMillan at 4 now? Is he in the discussion?
I've been saying we should at least consider it. I think not even giving it 2 thoughts is kind of nuts when the Patriots have such a glaring need.
I like him. I like him a lot. I mean, my only note on McMillan was the speed. When I'm watching him, I'm like, big guy, still sinks his hips, in and out of routes, unbelievable hands. I think he's man coverage. He could be your back shoulder guy, win contested catches, good feel for the game overall. My question was dynamism, right? But you had the same question about a Drake London a couple of years ago, who I think ends up being a pretty good comp. He actually didn't run and was still the first wide receiver off the board in a loaded wide receiver class with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave and Jameson Williams coming after him. So I still think McMillan is probably worth the top 10 pick. The only issue with New England, I'm usually a draft the best player type of person. The left tackle need is so glaring. And I think the decision, I know the question was about receivers. The decision for them, though, is going to come down to the scarcity aspect of it. You don't find left tackles in round 2 all that often. You don't find late developmental tackles, and you can't afford to do that. So that's going to be the challenge for the Patriots. So I really think it's going to be that second wave of receivers, and it's probably not as strong as last year's where, say, like Ladd McConkey was on the board and a few others. I know what happened there. But I like Jaden Higgins quite a bit for Iowa State. I think he's starting to get a little bit more of that late first round type.
All right, so that's Steve Palazzolo on the Patriots Daily podcast with Taylor Kyles there talking about, well, he doesn't think that they've got much left to do. Wait until the draft, and Ted McMillan doesn't blow anybody away, including Zoe. Zoe doesn't think he's...
Well, I'll say this about Ted McMillan. He's a good receiver. He's obviously the number 1 guy on the board, excuse me, this year. I don't think he's the 4th pick in the draft. This is a weak draft for wide receivers. If this was any other year, he would be bottom of the first, top of the second. That's the way it's looked when you look at any of these draft boards of people that actually know the collegiate game and break it down that way. I've heard about him a lot because we talk about him a lot. I think Campbell's reach at 4.
Can I give you some other names?
Sure.
I'm going to give you a couple names. I have 4 names here. Colton Dowell, Kyle Phillips, Dez Fitzpatrick, and this is a real name. That's an actual name. Racy McMath.
Okay.
That's a real name.
The Des kid sounds like a receiver.
Was he in Cars 4?
Do you know who any of these individuals are?
I don't.
The next ranked receivers.
How about one that I missed, which was Traylon Burks?
Burks was the first round pick that they wound up taking after they traded A.J. Brown, right? The Titans?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. These players are all the players that the Titans drafted that were not named A.J. Brown during Mike Vrabel's time there. And I'm including Traylon Burks.
Wow.
I know that he was a first-round pick, but the point of it is they drafted one wide receiver. He's great.
Yeah.
Top of the league wideout. But other than that, in his time there, they struck out time after time. Time after time.
Well, the rest of them are later picks. So, I understand that, but you hit on your second, not much on your first. I mean, A.J. Brown's a stud. Was it Vrabel?
I don't know. I don't
Or
think
was
it
it John Robinson?
I would blame John Robinson.
Yeah,
I would.
John was running the show there.
I think he had input there, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, of course
He
he did.
definitely had input.
Yeah.
I don't think he was, just answering to Robinson. Just saying, because I think Mike Vrabel is the guy calling the shots now.
This really shifted in these last 2 days. Huh?
Well, it just has. I mean, the free agency looks like a Mike Vrabel free agency.
Tough.
I'm listening to those who are saying, calm down, stop ripping Elliott Wolf. I know we got to calm down and not rip Elliott anymore. They're calling off the dogs,
What?
I get it. They have people to protect. It's understandable.
Yeah.
What?
They have people to protect and sources, etc. I'm fine. I'm just going to blame Mike Vrabel now. Well, you're telling me he's in charge. I'll go after him now.
You're funny.
What? It is what it is. I'm doing my job. That's for sure. Do your job. Okay. I'm just looking at the histories now. Now I don't have to look at who the Packers were drafting over the years. I can look at Mike Vrabel's drafting. I got a new team to look at. The Titans. Zoe's raising the white flag on receivers on March 18th. It's sad.
I mean, when you come out of the gate, and it's a report that the Patriots are going to address receiver when they get to the back of the draft. You're going to find a Malcolm Mitchell at 4. That's what I should wish for? That's best case scenario.
Yeah, you're hoping for that.
That's
They're
fantastic.
hosing their year 2 quarterback.
Yep.
That's gross.
If I'm Drake Maye, I'm getting out there and I'm throwing stride and stretch at the start of practice. And I'm, half the receivers here, half the receivers down there with the tight ends, mix the backs in. He's still here. He's still here. Oh, thanks. Oh, he's still here. Oh, we're all still here.
I'm chuckling because a year ago we had a lot of people that were saying, don't draft the quarterback. You got to build the team up with linemen and receivers and then drop the quarterback in.
Get him next year.
The quarterback's been here almost a year, and now they don't even want to address it a year later. Thank God they took the quarterback because they apparently just don't have a strong enough desire to get the job done at those other positions on that side of the ball. They're just going to try and get by with Josh McDaniels coming back. Because Josh McDaniels was here the last time the offense looked truly functional.
Savior.
They're looking at him as the savior. Tough gig for him.
Sure is.
He has to come in with a year 2 quarterback that has to learn the system under him and do it with a subpar receiving core and offensive line. Good luck, man. Good thing the Crafts love you.
It's like
They give you good job security.
It's like he's cooking a meal on guys' grocery games, and the biggest part of the meal, before we cook the meal, we're going to take one item out. That item's going to be the center. Now you got to find another center. What? Not only does he have to design the whole offense, he's got to protect it. And it starts in the middle. Maybe they draft center number 1. I don't know.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but that wasn't the worst analogy I've ever heard.
Guys' grocery game.
That's pretty good.
Excited,
No.
pretty good.
Inspired by Parcells.
Imagine being McDaniels coming back, and one thing you're excited about, obviously the quarterback, but most importantly, number 2, I got David freaking Andrews coming off injury. That's my guy. He knows this thing inside and out. He will help me. No. Nope. Now you got to find a guy.
It's like taking away butter. Use something else.
Salted butter. Good butter.
Well, speaking of centers, one got cut yesterday in Minnesota. We can get to that coming up. Also, Alex Barth on Tet McMillan. Barthy's too high on McMillan for me. Heard him on Friday with Felger and Maz. I feel like he's too high. He thinks it's gone too far the other way with people saying he's not worthy of being the 4th overall pick. I don't think we have. I don't think anyone's gone overboard. I think if you watch the tape, you're like,
Call for what you see it. He looks slow. He looks clunky.
yeah, that's not a number 4 overall pick.
I want to jump
I wouldn't
on
even
Barth.
I don't want that in the top 10. No, thank you.
Let's take Barth outside.
Barth
Throw some
loves
jump
these
balls.
prospects. That's what happens. The draft guys, they think everybody's going to be an all-pro. They always fall into this trap.
Hey, if you like that clip, check out more videos from Zolak and Bertrand right here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.